What's up? So, what's happening? Do I think that LeBron James shot should have counted last night? It looked very iffy to me. It very much between fingers in the cylinder, but they're going to give it to him. Now, before people in La La Land go la 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 la, let me let you know the secret. This ain't Derek Fisher's 04 point. That shot where Shaquille O'Neal to Tim Duncan hit that shot in D Fish when Shaq was quoted as saying, one lucky shot deserves another. That's not the question. This ain't the D Fish shot, and it sure as heck ain't the Robert Ory shot of '02. I'm just talking about in the purple and gold. I'm not talking about others. I'm talking about where it counts for something. The Pacers, though, I think it's being the Pacers and Rick Carlisle. You almost feel like they deserve to lose. Because you know what? His coaching credibility is definitely questionable with me when I think back to how he blew two of those games against the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago. So things ain't looking good because he's known for doing stupidity things. You got to box out, you got to defend, you got to put a hand. The Pacers don't do that. There was a bad shot in the end, and they didn't. But this play looked very close, and LeBron is not known for being finisher at all. Now, would have been funny is if he came down with the ball and got fouled, had to make two free throws. We know how that goes. Because LeBron James ain't even Shaquille O'Neal ice at the free throw line at the end. I'm just going to keep it 100 before people come in and go, whoa, 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 whoa. Did he get it? It's iffy. I've seen things as close. It looked very close. It's hard to say with the naked eye. It really is. It really is. And even with instant replay and stuff, they want to hype it up. First of all, there's nothing to get excited about. You were about 16 points at halftime, and you blew when Halliburton, who's been Cade Cunningham is him this year. Let's just say for what it is. Ever since uh, Tyler was at the crib having Pillsbury Deluxe Delight, his season is he's something been off with him. I know they're fourth in the East, but whatever that means, but they don't seem like that good. Detroit is more impressive. Detroit is them. It's kind of like the Eddie King syndrome. I was you, you were me. Detroit is them right now. That team. I'm not really sold on the Pacers. The Pacers do have a winning record. Usually, I reserve this statement for teams that are under 500 and they just stat padding and they're not going nowhere. But I'm going to have to put the Pacers in this a term that I've used. They an auction team to me. I look at the Pacers and it don't seem there's any cohesive. There's no rhythm. They look like an auction team to me. Like you could go somewhere else and maybe get some. I'm not really sold on them. Not at all. Not at all. And that play last night was indicative of what I saw with Rick Carlisle, how he I'm not saying he would have beaten Boston, but he didn't box. This blown games at the end. It's been Pacer lore. If you watch them, and they're one of those kind of teams. They have size and they play up, but they tend to just don't finish. They just don't end up right. LeBron wanted that because he had that whole thing with Pat McAfee yesterday, and he wanted to look like the hero, and he haunted Indiana from the days of Danny Granger and Paul George and Frank Vogel, who he got ran out of L.A. So it's just another belt on his notch. But it looked very suspect. That was an iffy game-winning shot. However, it happened to the Pacers. It's the Pacers. They don't finish nothing, and they've been very. I'm not big on them, what I've seen. But anyway, let me know what you think. And for the record, no, this ain't D Fish and Robert Ory big shots in LA, Lord. Come on now. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And it ain't Kobe against the Mavericks when they were down by 27 either. So don't want to hear these pseudo Laker fans come at me talking about, well, see, he defends in the purple and gold. It ain't even close to being or Magic's hook against the Celtics in 87. So don't even put it up there in Laker lore as an impact. It ain't. I'm out.